So I'm back with Karla. Karla, I haven't talked to you in about 10 days. How have you been in those 10 days?
I've been good. I've been trying to like distract myself by doing all these activities that people got me, like the resin.
The resin, you figured it out?
Yeah. And
Those are
then,
little molds, right? Those little
Yeah.
plastic things, molds, and that's cool. How are you liking it?
I think it's pretty cool. I've been painting. I've been trying to draw.
Trying to draw using the little art kit that Chris got you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Just distract yourself from stay busy, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard from Miggs?
No. I think he's not able to call me because I don't know, something's wrong with the app, the GTL app. It doesn't let us add money to his account, so he hasn't been calling lately.
He has to have money in an account in order to be able to call you guys.
Well, I have to have money on my phone to accept the calls, but I need to put money on his book so he can text me or video chat me.
Okay. Are you guys planning to go see him in person, or
We can't.
you can't? That's not something that they allow him, or what?
No, it's only in prison that you could do that. In jail, you can't go visit the inmates.
You can't visit people in jail. Wow, it's only phone calls. Wow, okay. So, what's the last time we talked? You guys are talking about treatment. How's that going?
Well, we've been looking for places, and then we found one. It's called Copper Springs. It's in Evandale. I'm gonna be going to that one on Tuesday or on Wednesday.
Rocio is planning to take you,
Yeah.
and like, are you ready for it, or like, what are your thoughts on treatment? Like, what have you called them to ask about a program, or how does that work?
Yeah, Rocio did call them. They said that I just have to just walk in and then they'll take me right then and there.
Do they tell you like how long you have to be there? Is it
No.
no? What if they tell you it's a 30-day program? Are you able to do that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you told Miggs about your plans to go to treatment? Or are you trying to surprise him, or what?
No, I told him.
What did he say?
Well, he's happy.
Yeah.
He wants to stay sober too.
Okay. It'll be easier if both of you are sober, right? To kind of push each other to stay sober.
Yeah.
What do you envision? Like, let's say you do go to treatment next week, and let's say he gets out in like, let's say 2 months. He gets out in 2 months. He gets out, you're sober. He's sober. Both of you are sober. Like, what do you envision? Like, what do you want to happen at that point?
I don't know, cause we never been together sober, so I don't know how it's gonna be.
Do you know what you do want though? Like, more sobriety? You want to live a sober life going forward?
Yeah.
Is going back to the streets an option for you?
No.
That's not you. So you've thought about it, and you're like, definitely not going to the streets. Definitely not going to sleep in alleys with poop and urine everywhere, right? Like,
Yeah.
you've thought about that. You can't have an art set over there. You can't do resin out in the streets. You can't stay clean out in the streets, right? Those are things you've thought about, right?
Yeah. It's crazy how it's crazy how we let ourselves live out there, like, and go through all that just for the pills.
Just for the addiction, to
Yeah.
satisfy the addiction, right? It's like you're a slave out there. The pill tells you what to do.
Yeah. It's like the devil, basically.
Yeah. Whispering in your ear, right? Telling you to do bad things.
Yeah.
Do you think you've changed from the first time you met me a year and a half ago? Do you think you've changed?
Yeah, my mindset kind of changed a little bit, like the way I see things.
How do you see things now compared to back then?
Well, when people would try to help me, like my family, or for some friends, like I didn't see it the way they seen it.
And now you're kind of understanding what your mom was saying. You understand what everybody is trying to tell you, has been trying to tell you. You kind of understand a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. And what do you? If you could talk to the people that are out there on the streets, like your friends from the streets, right? Mig's friends. Like, what would you tell them? If they could see you right now, the way you're living, the way you're staying busy, the way you're talking about treatment. You had never mentioned treatment ever. You've never mentioned it. Now you're more willing, you're open, because little by little you're getting ready for it, right? You're kind of preparing yourself.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
It's not worth it.
Not worth losing your life, getting locked up.
It's not worth living like that.
Definitely not worth it. I mean, that's something that I personally can't understand. A lot of people can't understand, right? I ask people all the time, like, is living like this out in the alley, is this rock bottom? Or like no, I haven't hit rock bottom yet. That's why I'm still out here. For some people, rock bottom never arrives. An OD arrives before a rock bottom, and then they don't have a second chance or a third chance or a fourth chance. That's it. It's over. Are you glad you kind of escaped that?
Yeah.
Because that could have been you, huh?
My tolerance was getting higher and higher.
And that's not good. That's a trap. In the long run, that's a trap. Because that just means you got to smoke more and more and more.
Yeah. You gotta find out a way to make more money.
And sometimes that's not legal, right?
Yeah.
Any word on the warrant you had? You guys still investigating it, or just you're leaving it for now?
Well, there's one friend. She looked it up and she sent me a letter about the warrant, but I still don't understand it that much.
Okay. Yeah, my advice again is either calling them or going to the court and saying, hey, I'm here to answer for this. I want to resolve this. What do we need to do? That's always better than them catching you on the street. They catch you on the street, it's not good. It's worse. But when you walk in and try to handle it, they're more lenient. They're more, it's more favorable for you. Okay,
Yeah.
It has to be taken care of regardless. It's the sooner you do it, it's better. So I'm gonna check in with you probably next weekend, okay, to see how this coming week has gone as far as treatment and Copper Springs and what they said, and were you able to enroll, to register, and go through their program? And have you talked to Migs? And I still need to check my UPS box to see if there's items there. I'm sure there are, so I can bring you some of your items. But how do you feel physically, Karla? How do you feel? You look good. You look healthier. This is the healthiest I've ever seen you. Right? You're putting on a little bit of weight, like healthy weight. You're looking clean. Your nails are clean. Your face is clean. No more wipies. Do you remember you guys used to little shower with wipies, remember, before an interview? Because you guys want to look presentable and clean. You don't do that no more, right?
No.
How do you feel?
I don't really know how to explain it right now. I do feel different.
Better or worse?
Better.
To me, it looks like you're finding yourself. You're discovering who Karla is and all the potential that you have for your future. That's what it looks like to me. That's why you're open to your, artwork and the little molds that you're doing and trying to stay busy, right? You're growing. You're trying to do positive things for your future, okay? What you do know is that going back to that alley and the blues and all that stuff is not good. Would you say today you're sober or you're still weaning down?
I'm still weaning down.
Okay. Little by little?
Yeah.
Is it working for you? Little by little? That's why you're able to feel better, look better, because it's it's smaller quantities than it was 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you. Keep going, Karla. Keep going. This isn't, if you feel good now, you're gonna feel better when you're totally free from that, okay? Your mom's proud of you, your brothers are proud, your whole family's proud of you, because it's not easy, You should be very proud of yourself. I've been doing this for 3 years, and I just ran into a guy, Enrique. I interviewed him like 2 years ago. Guess where he's at? He's out there. He's out there again. He was in a treatment center in Mexico for like 1.5 years. Came back a week later, back to that stuff. So even after you go to to the treatment center, Copper Springs, it's still gonna be work. It's still gonna be a lot of work, mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay. It's always, for the rest of your life, you're gonna be fighting that urge, that temptation. That's why you have to stay busy. But you're doing a really good job right now. The Lost in Phoenix family is really happy for you. I'm happy, and we'll stay in touch, okay? Thank you, Karla.